What is up, gang? It is I, Carlton Flowers, your crypto pro.
Yay!
And today we are going to take a look at two collections that fall under the Back to the Future brand. So we just want to see what's been happening with prices and what direction we are going. And I'll talk about some things that I have been doing. Stacking. This is still strategy 2.0. It's the season for stacking, especially with the market down as low as it is. But I am playing it cautiously, and I'll give you a few examples of what I mean by that. But first of all, let's look at the DeLorean Ultra Rare coming in today at a price of $167. Believe it or not, I saw a low listing at 136 gems not too long ago. It was about a week ago. Now, remember, during the last crazy market cycle peak, we had hit $1,800 on this item. I know there's been a lot of discussion about the previous market cycle peak because of the stolen gems. But let's also remember that the market cycle peak that occurred the first spring after I jumped into this app, which was spring of 2021, we saw the DeLorean Ultra Rare go above $1,200. And that was on the day of the drop. And then I think it sailed on down from that point, steadied out at around 400 or 500 gems. And then it came down after that until the next peak. So I don't know if we can really say that the next time we hit a peak that we won't hit those ridiculous numbers again. As a matter of fact, I'm convinced that we could do that and even more, because there could be more users on this app the next time the wave of FOMO hits. The static is sitting at $22.89, pretty rock solid price. I haven't seen too much wavering on the static, so it's good if you've got some money parked into that item. I've got 4 of the static, 4 of the ultra rare, and a pile of the common, which is now down to $14.99. I'm thinking about picking up 4 more of these at this low price, because this is a pretty decent low price that I don't think it will go much below that. By the way, that is not financial advice. Anything I see in this video, you just take it as a grain of salt, okay? Because you have to be responsible with your decisions in allocating money that you have to spend that you should not be taking away from your obligations. All right, moving right along. Let's look at the Back to the Future 2 set. We're not going to get into the posters today, but just the vehicles and the hoverboards. Marty's hoverboard, the common, at $37.50. I think I plucked one off at either 29 or 30 gems. Let's just take a look. I only have 2 of these. And the last price that I purchased was 31 gems. All right. So my strike price for this is going to be 30 or lower. I'm not going to pick another one up unless it goes below 30 in order to protect my investment. So I have noticed that we have stayed well above 30 ever since that low point. So if it does float below 30, I'll probably get one, because it seems that we have hit a rock bottom price on this popular hoverboard. Moving right along to the No Tech hoverboard. It's sitting at $13.88, which is pretty solid. I've noticed that we have been strong above the $13 level here, and I am sitting on 7 editions. I've got a much lower strike price for this one. It's 10 gems now, and I'll show you why. The low price on the previous one that I picked up, look at that, $9.95. So unless it comes down below 10 again, I'm not buying any more. And that means that my investment is safe and secure as long as I'm buying well below the floor price and giving enough room that it could still come down more. And if it does, there's really not much slippage. You know, when you compare this to spending, say, $3,600 on a Walt, when not too many months ago, we thought the Walt would never go below $6,000, $7,000. And now there's a lot of people with teary eyes who bought in above $5,000, who are sitting here looking at that price slip lower and lower every day. A lot more room for slippage when you're spending money on those expensive grails. All right, moving right along, looking at the ultra rare at 52 gems. Now, I'll probably pick up another one of these. I've got one, and this is from I think several months ago, I paid 120 gems, which at the time it had come down off of the peak of, I think it was 300 or 400 gems. And I bought that with leveraged gems from items that I had sold on the market at a profit. So I'm okay with that. But I'd like to see it come down towards 40. I definitely want to see it break 50 before I get another one. Otherwise, I'm fine just sitting on the one. The question mark, sitting at a nice price of 13. My strike price on this is below 11. And the reason is the last one that I got was at the amazing low price of 13 gems. So if we could get below 11, I'll pick up another. Now, we've seen it moving anywhere from 13 to 18 or 19 gems in the last few weeks, but I think it could slip down a little bit more. Now, let's check out the Rising Sun coming in at a price of 14 gems. My strike price on this is actually 11. And now, let's look at my last one that I got, and it was at the amazing low price of $10.99. So actually, I should make the strike price here 10. And if it never gets there, that's fine, because I don't need to take a chance on buying at a certain price only to watch the price go below that amount. So if you can kind of get the gist of my stacking strategy here, I wait for the outliers. I wait for the desperate sellers, the people that need to sell right now for that next gem squeeze to get the next new shiny thing dangling in front of our faces. That's when I buy, when there's plenty of space in between that desperate seller and the average bottom price. Okay, so that's all I wanted to talk about there to give a few examples. I've got a lot more coming. I need to tell you about stacking on the Labbits. I've gotten some extremely absurd prices on Labbits. And stay tuned, because I will have chart updates coming your way, and then I'll have a special report concerning the payout, where we still have members of my group that are saying that the payout function is not working. So look out for that report. It is coming. Shout out to Carl, great member of the Crypto Pro Telegram group, who brought this to my attention. So I'm going to have a full report on that very, very shortly. That's all I've got for now. I would appreciate it if you would like, comment, and subscribe to the Crypto Pro channel. And if you feel the urge to help me defray the cost of producing these videos, you may submit a super thanks. And I thank you in advance for your kind donation. That's all I've got for now. This is Carlton, and I am out.